Hi, writers. Today we are going to continue our work on writing research-based argument essays by writing a second body paragraph for your essay. Our objectives are the same as yesterday when we wrote our first body paragraph. I can draft a body paragraph for an argument essay, and our language objectives that we can write a body paragraph for an argument essay using sentence stems and a boxes and bullets graphic organizer. So today we will write. And by the end of today's lesson, you will have written one body paragraph. All right, so let's get started the same way we did yesterday. We need to write ourselves a topic sentence, and we're going to use our boxes and bullets, the box in our boxes and bullets, to help write our sentence. So first, I need a sequential transition word or phrase, and we can use some to show that we're adding on to our argument. So we can say in addition, secondly, as well, furthermore. And since this is our second reason, I think I'm going to go ahead and say secondly. That will be my choice. So I'll say secondly, and then I need to restate my thesis statement or a claim. So secondly, chocolate milk should be served in schools. And now I need my reason. So I'll say chocolate milk should be served in schools because, and that leads on to a reason. I'll check my box because it is a healthier option than other beverages. All right, so let's pull it together. Secondly, chocolate milk should be served in schools because it is a healthier option than many other popular beverages. I have my transition word here. I have my restated thesis statement, and I have my one reason. All right, so there's my topic sentence. After our topic sentence, it's time for us to look back at our bullets, our pieces of evidence, and decide which evidence is the strongest in our argument. And remember, I want it to directly relate to the reason that chocolate milk is healthier than other beverages. All right, so let me read through my evidence. While there is additional sugar in flavored milk, the amount that is added is said to only make up about 3% of the added sugars in children's diet, Hummel said, where sodas and fruit drinks make up 45% of added sugars in their diets. I don't think I need this whole quote, but there are definitely pieces that I can use that are strong pieces of evidence. So I can say the amount that is added is said to only make up about 3% of added sugars in children's diet. So I underlined that part. And then the piece about sodas and fruit drinks, that it only makes about 45% of added sugar in their diets. Okay. Now, my second piece of evidence says that sports drinks have 7 teaspoons of added sugar, cola has 9 teaspoons of added sugar, and chocolate milk only has 3 teaspoons of added sugar. And I just underlined the amounts here. I'm probably going to paraphrase this part or put it in my own words. Now let's look at our last piece of evidence. And I really need to think to myself, is this connected to my reason that chocolate milk is healthier than other beverages? So children who drink milk, flavored or white, have better nutrient intakes and similar body weights as non-milk drinkers. So I think this is a strong reason to show that chocolate milk is a healthy option, but it doesn't compare to other beverages like the fruit drinks and the sports drinks and the soda. So I don't think this will really strengthen this part of my argument. So I think I'm just going to leave that piece of evidence out for now. All right, so once we have that, we need to introduce our evidence using some of these sentence stems. And I decided to use something similar to in the text it states, but I need to make sure I'm giving credit to our author too and specify which text I'm using. So I said in his article, Chocolate Milk Gets Nutritionist Gold Star, Jack McCarthy writes, and now I'm going to go ahead and add my evidence. We can quote where I repeat the author's words exactly as they are, placing them in quotation marks and giving credit to the author. Or we can paraphrase where I take what someone else has written or said and put it in my own words. I decided I was going to quote for this part. So Jack McCarthy writes, "Well, there's additional sugar in flavored milk. That amount is added. Well, the amount that is added is said to only make up about 3% of added sugars in children's diet. He notes that fruit drinks and soda, on the other hand, make up 45%. of the added sugar in children's diets. And I caught a mistake I need to edit here. There's an additional sugar in flavored milk. The amount that is added is said to only make up. So catching my mistake here. All right, so I introduced my evidence and I quoted, and what comes next is our explanation. And this connects it back to our thesis statement and our reason. So I said, clearly, chocolate milk is the better, more nutritious option. Therefore, schools should sell a tasty option that is not unhealthy. So we're saying they shouldn't be selling juice and soda, but they can still give a healthy option like chocolate milk. All right, now if we have another strong piece of evidence, we can add it and explain it the same way we did. And I thought that we did previously in my boxes and bullets about the different amounts, the different teaspoons of sugar. All right. So nutritionist Mary Tarrensworth also addresses the difference in sugar content between chocolate milk and other drinks. So this is introducing my evidence. She notes that sports drinks have 7 teaspoons of added sugar, soda has 9 teaspoons of added sugar, and chocolate milk only has 3 teaspoons. Now I need to explain my evidence. This shows that parents and caregivers should feel better about having a tasty, low-sugar beverage in schools for their children to enjoy. All right, and notice that I didn't quote this time. I paraphrased, where I took the author's words and put them into my own words. I still gave credit to the author. All right, so notice I use quotes and paraphrasing in this part. All right, let's make sure we have all the parts we need. Here's my topic sentence. Here is my introduction to the evidence, and here's my evidence. Here is my explanation, my introduction to the evidence, evidence, and then explanation. So I have all of the parts I need. All right, so now it's going to be your turn. You are going to go ahead and write your body paragraph, making sure that you have all the parts you need, and you can use our chocolate milk essay as an example. And remember to follow our pattern: topic sentence, evidence, explanation, evidence, explanation.